Jeopardy! Today's topic is stem cell research, and I am Stamina Cell. And today's contestants are Dr. Robert. He is from Ohio, and he has a PhD in biology, molecular biology, economics, and life biology. And then there's our other contestant, Rick. Okay. The first question under history for 200 is, who's the first to grow embryonic stem cells? Robert.
James.
You stuttered.
James Thompson.
Woo! Now, the second question for 400 in history is, what was the first use of stem cells in early research? Robert.
Bone marrow.
No.
Bone marrow transplants.
Woo! That's the way, Rick. Again, under history for 800, the question is, what is stem cell research?
Investigation of basic cells which develop organisms.
I was going to say that.
Yes, Rick, you're correct. In 1998, what kind of stem cells were derived from human blastocyst?
B.
Yes, Rick?
Human embryonic stem cells.
Close enough. You got it. Pros and cons for 400. Either answer pro or con. Adult tissues always have a ready supply of stem cells.
Pro.
You got it. That's right, Rick. Under the topic of 800 for future, what is one new way stem cells are developing to be used for? Dr. Robert.
Medication.
Dr. Robert, you got it wrong. Rick, your future for 1,000. Big points here. What organ system will be benefited by stem cells in the future?
Cardio. It's some cardio.
Dr. Robert?
Cardiovascular.
Yeah, good job, Rick. The topic of economics for 200. How will stem cells economically help employment? Dr. Robert?
More jobs, increasing payrolls for studies.
Which give more money to people.
Woo! That's right,
Are you
Rick.
kidding me?
Correct. And here's the bonus question on Jeopardy for 5,000 points. The definition of the word you are going to answer is cells that maintain the ability to replicate themselves as well as form other cells of the body. What is it?
Well, that's an easy one. Stem cells.
Stem cell.
Yeah, Rick.
That's what I said.
Here's the Daily Double on Jeopardy tonight. Dr. Robert sadly has nothing, while Rick takes it all. Double or nothing, guys. The final question is, what do you use to mow a lawn?
What's that got to do with stem cell research?
It's lawnmower. It's lawnmower.
Yay!
And so you see, now that the ban on stem cell research has been lifted, we can sell your fetus to companies like other labs.
Oh, I don't know.
Look, I can offer you $75 for that fetus right now, Jill.
$75? Well, all right.
Great, just sign right here, please. Hi, having an abortion today? Great. Listen, if you'd like to sell your abortion for research, I'm offering $75. Help you out a little bit with your medical bill in there. Yeah, just sign right here. Excuse me, ma'am. Can I interest you in selling your aborted fetus?
We're not going to the abortion clinic. I'm going to have this baby.
I'm sorry to hear that because there's a little boy dying in a hospital right now who sure could use that baby more than you could. The stem cells from your fetus could help save his life.
Oh. Well, I guess we can always just make another one.
Oh, Mark, I love you.
All right. Now Kenny has a fighting chance.
Yeah.
Wow, can you believe that clip?
Yeah, that clip was kind of outrageous, but it did have some truths to it.
Truths? What truths?
Well, the truths are that you could use an aborted baby for stem cell research, and also the stem cells can be used to treat patients like Kenny.
Yeah, but Cartman offering $75? That's outrageous.
This is to research.
And doctors, they just don't walk around asking ladies for fetuses.
To research, obviously.
Yeah, to research.
And yeah, and what was with that girl who looked almost 9 months pregnant already, like she was going in to have her baby? That's completely untrue also. Yeah.
As you might know, I care deeply about stem cell research. In Missouri, you can elect Claire McCaskill, who shares my hope for cures. Unfortunately, Senator Jim Talent opposes expanding stem cell research. Senator Talent even wanted to criminalize the science that gives us a chance for hope. They say all politics is local, but it's not always the case. What you do in Missouri matters to millions of Americans. Americans like me.
Right there.
Alright. Michael J. Fox, who has Parkinson's disease, a degenerative disorder of central nervous system, was shown in this clip. Shows in his campaign that stem cell research is needed to continue in order to save lives, but instead some others think it's unethical
Yes.
to kill embryos.
And then
So it's been said that in 30 years, all diseases would be able to be cured by stem cells. True. Embryonic stem cells could be used potentially in treating diseases. But think of this from a moral or ethical point of view. For extraction of these cells, scientists need to kill or destroy the embryo.
Round 1.
You're giving off the impression that we have to kill a nearly born baby to get these embryonic stem cells. But no, that is untrue. Embryonic stem cells can be extracted from fetuses that have been frozen or grown using in vitro strategy. In vitro strategies is growing a fetus outside of the womb. Okay. Abortion is legal in almost all states. So what are we going to do with all those fetuses? Are we just going to waste them when we could use them for potential research in curing diseases or disorders? Taking into account what you have said, it is still not ethical to kill a fetus, alive or dead. If it is fertilized, it should be considered a person and dealt with in the same manner as a human would be treated. Oh man, that was terrible. Basically, embryonic stem cells are beneficial to humans and have the potential to treat a whole range of diseases and save lives. Basically, you're tripping. Embryonic stem cells are a long way off and way too into the future for us to fathom. And do you see this? This is the Bible. And not only are stem cells unethical, they're also against many religions, including Catholicism. What is the Catholic Church affirms the killing of innocent human creatures, even if carried out to help others, constitutes an absolutely unacceptable act. And that's it. There's also different viable solutions, such as ADSCs, adult-derived stem cells. You're right. Adult stem cells are the way to go. So that's it for embryonic stem cells. Now it's time for adult stem cells. Adult stem cells are a less controversial type of stem cell that provides a good alternative to embryonic stem cells. Okay, so cut.
Why is that?
Thanks for asking. Adult stem cells can be used in basically everything an embryonic stem cell can be used in, but without the ethical issues or the religious issues. We can cut right there. Unlike embryonic stem cells, adult stem cells can be found in nearly every organ in the human body.
So why don't we use them?
Great question. Well, one problem with adult stem cells is that they're harder to manipulate, so that means it's harder to use them to treat different diseases. But since adult stem cell therapies have been produced before, we are able to study them more in depth and gather more research, which in turn leads to, which could lead to more scientific breakthrough.